Happy Sunday, everybody. It's Amanda with Geek Girl Plans. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm decorating my school planner, which I use a big dashboard planner. And I'll be decorating from the week of January 22nd through the 28th. I'm going to be decorating with this Bold School Student sticker book. And this book has a lot of really functional student stickers in it. The first thing I'm going to do is use correction tape over these areas because I use this differently than how it's listed here. Now the correction tape doesn't get this box around where it says notes here, so I'm just using my gel pen to cover that up. And I just use the jelly roll. I think 10 is the largest size that they have, and that size always gives me a lot of really good coverage. So I was just looking at this and I was trying to decide which colors I would use, and I realized that this color is similar to my accent nail, and then I've got purple on my nail, so I think I'm going to match that up today. I was looking in the student book for heading boxes. I didn't see any of that size, but I have a colorful boxes book and it has these purple header boxes, and I think that those match well enough that I'm going to use these. So the way I used this last week, and I'm going to use it again this week, is I put my to-do list for my crisis class here, for my ethics class here, and for my theories class here, and then I'm part of a research team with a professor from my undergraduate school, and I put the information for that here. Now these I use as a running to-do list, and then the specific due dates or any appointments that I have go over here. So even though I've got appointments in other planners, I like to have it cross-referenced here as well, so when I'm looking at what I need to do for school, I can also see, oh, well, for example, I have a physical therapy appointment Monday. I'll need to make sure I calculate that in to whatever my plan is for the day. So looking at my washi tape, I don't have a huge washi tape collection, but I do see this, and I felt like it coordinated well with this color that I wanted to pull into this. So I'm going to do some highlighting around those header boxes with some of this washi. And I like to do torn washi. I just think it gives it a really fun texture. And I like to make it a little bit jagged where you can really see that it's torn. I don't want to get something that's torn just straight down the middle and it looks like it was cut. So I'm just going to add some of this washi to the boxes. And I'm going to tear the edge. I think that looks good and it kind of matches. I am going to use a couple of these bullets to indicate some appointments that I have this week. I have a physical therapy appointment this day. My research team meets this day. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be using this section. I think I'm going to use correction tape over these days of the week and maybe just put some decor here. I'm going to list out here the things that I have this week for my crisis class. I think I'm going to list that using this little half circle that says busy. I will have some quizzes that are due, so I think I'm going to use one of the purple quizzes. I have this zig pen in purple color, and I'm just going to go ahead and write my work days on here. I work 13-hour shifts, so there's no study time on those days, but I want to go ahead and mark those here. I am obviously not a master letterer, but I try to make it fun. I have this Sharpie pen and I'm just going to use it to outline the letters. So I like this not to be perfect. I like it to kind of overlap the color some so that there's some white spots inside it and some colored spots outside of it, but I have a hard time sometimes getting it not to line up just right. I think that's cute. I think the outline really makes it stand out. So I've marked here a place to list the things I need to get done and then the assignments that are due or the quizzes that I have due for each class so that I can look at each class as a whole. But then I also like to put my due dates here just so that I see where that falls on the calendar. And in the program I'm in, there are tentative due dates where they suggest you have your work completed by a certain time, but everything is technically due the end of the semester. And I'm a procrastinator, so if I don't make myself get everything turned in by that tentative due date, I know I'll just get behind. So I'm going to go ahead and put some due items here for Sunday. That way I've done everything, and then that kind of closes out this week. Here in the book, I see this little flag that just says due on it, and I think I'm going to use that here and just list everything that's due this week on Sunday. That way I can get it done early, but I know that it's due by Sunday. So I'm looking at something I can put in this area, and I think I may use one of these speech bubbles and put a quote in that, something to reflect on throughout the week. There are some little word strips, and I may add a couple of these in as well. I think I may include my spirit animal is a unicorn. That was one of my favorite animals when I was a little kid. I think it is for a lot of kids, but I loved them. And then let's get one of the yellow ones. Let's do create your own sunshine. I don't know, I just feel like that's a good one for this week. This is very functional. Let's see what we can add in to make it a bit more fun and colorful. With these word strips I brought in, there is some gold lettering, so we've got gold on the page now. I may add one of these gold circles. Let's see. You know, I think I'm actually going to do this one that says Happy Plans because it is purple, and I've only got one purple thing here, but two of the yellow things here, and I think that'll help balance this out. A long time ago, probably several years, I ordered a bunch of these little floral stickers from AliExpress, and I've got some of this yellow color, yellowy orange, and some purple ones, and I think I'm going to decorate with these. I forget about them most of the time, honestly, but they're very pretty. Let's look at some of these. There are some really pretty leaves. These look like they may be a little too bluey. Looks like there's about two of each design. Okay, these are ones that I think are going to be too blue. Let's take a look at some of these others. For some reason I really like this one. I think it's because it's got this purple with also a little bit of this brownish yellow color, so it coordinates really well, I think, with this. So I may use these. Let's take a look at these. I think I may open this one. They look a little bit bigger and the purple florals were pretty large. Now I have used these before. I think at least I've opened them before. Let's use some of these more orangey yellow ones. Okay, I think we've picked out some good ones. Okay, let's take a look at some of these florals and how they may look on the page. I've got some of the green ones and the greenery here, and then the yellowy orange ones here. Because of course I put work in purple, I may put some of these yellow orange ones around it to kind of help balance that color. I'm going to cut these apart. Now the purple or lavender stickers are, or florals are a lot larger. I'm not sure exactly how I want this to look. I'm just kind of playing around with these, trying to see where I think they might look good. I think I'm going to put them down in this order, or approximately this order. These can be hard to get off of the little backing, so I find using a craft knife can kind of help get in between those layers. You just have to be really careful. This may be my favorite flower out of all of these, that one and this one. I like this so far. I'm going to do the flowers around work now. The only thing is those stems are really weird to me. And I'm afraid if I cut them off, it'll look even more weird. So I'm not sure what to do about that, but they're a little bit weird for me. So I've not done florals where I've done them coming out from a word. So I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna look, but I'm gonna give it a try and see. So this one ripped the paper a little bit. I think it's going to be okay. I can go back over that with some purple marker and pen and redo that. I don't think you'll notice, but I'm just going to have to be really careful. I don't have any undo. Here is the spread. I think it turned out really cute. It was a little bit difficult going around the letters of work, and a couple of spots here and here. I got a little page tear when I was taking up the part of the sticker that was over the word, but I just colored it back in with the purple marker and then re-outlined it in the Sharpie pen, and I think it turned out really cute. My favorite parts are this part and this part, and I just think it's really cute. I'm going to be really excited to plan in that this next week. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. Go ahead and like this if this was a fun video for you to watch, and follow me. Bye.